So you might have thought you heard the last of this vest. Well, you haven't, because I'm gonna cut it up. I'm not really gonna cut it up. I'm just gonna take it apart and redo it. It's been about 2 weeks since I made this. I think it is cute. I think the colors are great. The yarn choice is great. Everything is great except how it fits me. I don't like it. I don't mean to yell, but it's just how I feel. In the video, a lot of people were telling me you need to get like a nicer shirt, and I 100% agree. I think that the white shirt that I got was a little masculine, even though like I love those shirts. For this, I think this needed a nicer shirt for the way that it was constructed. Now, I did actually go and I bought a really cute mock neck little shirt that was white, that was like the same white as this. It looks so adorable, so pretty. And then I tried it on with this and I still didn't like the vest. So it's not the shirt underneath that was doing it, it's the vest. And so I've decided that I'm never gonna wear it if it is the way it is, okay? First off, I do wanna point out the pattern for this, the directions, lovely job, okay? The pattern, 10 out of 10. It is a very easy pattern to follow. It had photos, it had examples, it was perfect, okay? So let me just try it on, and yes, I know this shirt would not wear it with this vest, but I'm not gonna get changed. My problem, I don't like how it sits. I don't like how low it is. I am not a fan, and that is why I don't like it. And I know that is why I don't like it, so I'm gonna change that, okay? I'm not gonna do anything this way. I'm not gonna do anything on the back. I do have to take some things apart, unfortunately, that I don't wanna take apart, and that would be all of the trim that I did around this. So I did 2 rows of single crochets. I'm gonna have to take both those rows off. I'm also gonna have to take both rows of single crochets off around the arm part. And what I hate is that I wove everything in and I made it all perfect, and I'm gonna have to take it apart now. That's a little annoying. I also have to find the white yarn. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere. I need to bring it up to like here and have a cute little tie right here. I think that is what's throwing it off, is that this shape is just a little too feminine for me, and I don't really go towards that. I'd rather it be a little bit more boxy, and I think I would wear it a little bit better. I think I would wear it more. I think it would be cuter. I don't like how it sits. And I think that's the problem, is that it's a little too feminine, even though like I like dressing feminine here and there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these front pieces off, take them apart, and I think I'm gonna move up it to here before I start decreasing. So this will be the same width all the way up till about here, and then I'm going to decrease it. And I think that's gonna be a lot better. That's what I'm gonna do this weekend, is I'm going to take apart the front and we'll see if it makes a difference, okay? Because in the past videos, I've been like, maybe I'm just not a vest person. Maybe I'm not a V-neck vest person, okay? So maybe that's the problem. We'll figure it out if it is by taking it apart and redoing it again. If you are new to my channel and you like crocheting and yarn and thrifting in the 80s and all that jazz, why not hit the subscribe button? I brought it back to where I need to go back up. So hopefully this works out the way I want to. So I took this side apart and I redid it compared to this side. I also saved the little ties because I did not want to redo them. So I saved them. And of course, I know this is the t-shirt I wouldn't wear with it, but I just want to see how it fits now. Okay, do y'all see it? This is what I wanted. This is the side. You see how this is? No, that's not what I was going for. I think I went up to here, and then that's when I tapered it in, and then I did 1 row of this, 1 row of that. So it's gonna sit more like this, okay? This is what I wanted. Maybe I'm a vest person. Okay, maybe it's all gonna work out. I hope it works out. This one was tied down here. It looked more like a corset. That's what the vibe was giving me, and it's not me, and y'all know that's not me. I'm gonna add another little tie so I can have a little tie here, a little tie here, and then a little tie here. I have to do this side next, sew them together, and then I have to go around the whole thing again. Glad I have decided to go back and fix it, and honestly, it's going by a lot faster than I thought. So sometimes you just have to just do it and get it over with, and then it will be something that you want to wear, because before I did this, I didn't wear it after I made it. After I made this, I hung it up in my closet and I'm like, I don't want to wear it. Tried it with other shirts, was not working. Did this, might actually wear it. Not might, I will. I'm gonna wear it now. So last night I started here, and when I was looking at this, I thought these were all individual ones, but I forgot that they were like, I was decreasing right here. So even though it looks like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches, there's only 4 stitches because I decreased. So I put 2 stitches together. So I'm gonna have to redo this panel again. I did it right on this side and I just like how it looks. I was wondering why it looked a little weird, but I think that this is going to look so much better like this. So I am going to continue doing it this way and just take this one apart later. Luckily, I didn't cut anything, so I can just unravel it in one piece. I just finished this side and I thought I was gonna take this side apart. I'm actually gonna take this side apart, the side I just did. I like how wide it is here. I like how wide it is here, but I like how it starts tapering off here. And I messed up this, I don't know how, but I messed that up. So I want it to tie right there. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this side off because I know I need to take this side off. Let me just take this apart real quick, quickly do it, and then go from there. So let's just do that now. I did take it apart and I kind of redid it, but I don't know, I just like this slope of this one better than this. The amount of times that I've had to take this project apart, I probably could have made a whole new one. I'm gonna take this whole side apart again, just copy this side. I just made things way more complicated than they need to be. This vest reminds me of that granny square vest that I did with the red heart yarn that I made the first version and I hated it, so I took the whole thing apart, realizing I just had to take 3 squares out in the middle and it would have been fine. That is what this vest is giving me, because when I first did it, it was this row here that I did the decreasing on, and then I went straight up. But what I did instead is I left this one normal, then this one here, well, I mean, I decreased down here, but that's not the problem. And then I decreased this one, and then I went up. I think I like that one a lot better, but now I gotta take this one apart. Because like I mentioned, I was gonna be like, okay, let me just do this, but I wanted to try one more thing, and I think this is it, because then right here I can add that tie. Then I can put a little tie down here, and then I can put one down here. So I'm going to take this part off now and now replicate this side, because this is it. This side is now done. This side is perfect. I like this side. This side has to now be taken apart. Redid both sides. I think I redid the one side 3 times and the other one twice. They're even, right? This is how I wanted it to fit me from the beginning. I'm finally moving in the right direction. This is how I want it to fit me. If you're gonna buy this pattern and you want it to fit more like this, what I suggest is when it's time to decrease on this side, wait, do like a few more rows of the white, do another row of this, and then do your decreasing. In the original pattern, when you decrease here for underneath the arm, you also decrease here to go in. So what I would suggest is decrease for the arm. It's the perfect spot to decrease for the arm, but don't decrease here yet. Do like 3 more rows of the white, do your row of flowers, and then decrease up here. Because what can happen now is I can put a little tie here. I think I'm gonna put a little tie here, and then I think I'm gonna put a little tie down there. So I have to sew these up, clean it up around here, clean it up here, and then I have to make 2 more ties because I have 4 ties, but I wanna have 6, and then the project will finally be done. vest is done for the second time. So let's see if I'm gonna actually like it this time. This, do you see the difference? Okay, this is what I wanted the first time, and it didn't work out. This is it. This is the fit that I like. And again, this is just with that plain white shirt that I got at Michael's that just didn't work with the last one. We got the front. You see how it comes down to here? This is what I like. The last time, the button or the little tie was like all the way down here, and to me that was just like way too open. And maybe if I had like a fun shirt or something like with buttons or something, maybe. But let's be realistic. I'm not gonna wear that. I don't have like fancy feminine clothing. I mean, I have some. I don't tend to gravitate towards it, and so I don't want to buy more clothing just to go with this vest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a few little try-ons. So we have this with the white shirt. I brought this purple shirt, which I had in storage, so I didn't have it when I wanted to try this on. And then I'm gonna try this one on, which is more of a blouse, and I think I did buy this one for like a fancy vest. Let me just go try on these two. Here it is with the purple turtle neck. Like, here's the thing, I think it does look cute. It's just right now it's kind of warm out, and this is like really tight and it's very uncomfortable. So like as of right now, no, I would not wear it with this. But this is what it would look like with this. I know I have a purple t-shirt that looks like this color, and I just don't know where it is right now, but I think that would look really good with this. So this is what it would look like with a purple color. I know I have a green turtleneck too. I just didn't know where it was for this video. And now I'm gonna try on the other shirt. Here's what it would look like if I wore like a fancier collared shirt with it. It's very hard to tell. I just think that this would look better with just a plain t-shirt rather than like a fancy shirt. This would look a lot better if I wasn't wearing jeans, like maybe either with a black pair of pants or maybe like a nice cute little skirt. I think that would also look really good. I think it's the blue jeans. But overall, I love the way this top fits. I think I'm still gonna give it like an 8 out of 10, which is a better score than the last one, just because I feel like maybe the yarn choice is a little off. I know it said use cotton and I didn't use cotton. Maybe I'll do it again, but in cotton. By the time I did this one, took it apart, how many times I could have just made a whole new one with cotton yarn, but I digress. I don't think I mentioned what yarn I used because I mentioned it in the first video. I ended up using Barocco Vintage worsted weight. I'm not too sure the colors. Maybe I'll link them in the description below if you're interested in the yarn. Love this yarn. It is so soft. It's like a little bit of everything. I think there's a little bit of acrylic, a little bit of wool, a little bit of nylon mixed in there, and it's a very soft yarn, and I really, really like it. And it steams really nice too. So if it's like you want to have it a little bit more flowy, definitely put it underneath the steamer. I didn't do it for this version just because I already did it for the other one and the fibers were already stretched out, so I just didn't see a point of doing it again. The whole reason I went with this yarn is because I wanted to use that purple and I wanted to use that green. Mainly the reason why I didn't go towards the cotton option is just because the options that I had for cotton weren't what I wanted for this project. So basically what I did is the pattern said right here, that is where you start decreasing. I just went up one. Instead of doing it at the white row here, I did it at the white row here, and I just think it fits so much better. You know, the collar is kind of like growing on me, but I just think I need a different pair of pants with this outfit. I'm wearing like white Vans right now, so that throws it off. Maybe if I had my like hair up. Do I have a hair clip? If I had like my hair up, okay, that looks cute, right? If I put like a little hair clip, maybe that's it. Maybe my hair is too casual down, but if it was up and I had a clip and I had one and I just don't know what happened to it. I kept it in here for the purpose of using it in here and it's just gone now. Maybe it's the hair that's throwing me off. I don't know. The other thing that I did notice though is making this one is that in the pattern did actually recommend how to do the little edges, and I just didn't get to that part. I'm just like, I'll just do it my own way. When I had to take this whole off and redo it, I looked at the pattern, I'm like, oh, that's a better way to do it. So with me having to like redo these edges, I think they look a lot better now than they did. The vest is done. I'm not gonna make any more changes to it. Sometimes you have to take apart your project, redo it a bunch of times in order to get it right. But now I know how I like my vests to fit, and now I can make more vests and feel confident that I'm gonna wear it, because I will wear this now. Not too sure what t-shirt to wear. Probably that white one that I wore at the beginning. Probably that one, just because I think it looks cute. But yeah, I think it does look good now, and I am very happy that I got it to where I want it to be. I think that does it for this video, so y'all have a good day now.